Hi there, I am Caleb Westbrook, and I will be your teacher for English 12 this year. Some of you may have already had me as a teacher last year. I'm also the English 11 teacher. This is my third year teaching at Dwight Global, and I love it. I love the opportunity to teach and learn in this online platform, to have flexibility, obviously, and just to get to know many of you just all over the world in such a unique learning environment. I've been teaching for 8 or 9 years total. In addition to teaching, I love being outdoors, traveling, coffee, reading, writing, typical of an English teacher, I guess. I first began teaching in El Salvador, which is where I met my wife, and then we lived for many years in Kansas City. Last year, we lived in Guatemala and thought it would be more long term, but ended up moving back to Kansas City. But we yeah, been to many places around the world. I speak Spanish. In my family in our home, we try to have a bilingual environment, teaching using Spanish in the home and then obviously English outside of the home, in order to celebrate both cultures, both the United States heritage from my side and the Salvadorian heritage from my wife's side. So that's a little bit about me. As far as the course itself, your senior year, for most of you, uh, in this course, we'll start with our first trimester of reading essays, which may sound a little different, hopefully not dull, but actually they're really well crafted, thoughtful, but also creative, very story like, and it gives us a lot of room for discussion, a lot of connection to current events. So I look forward to that. In our next trimester, we'll be reading a short play by Lorraine Hansberry, A Raisin in the Sun, about unequal housing practices in mid 20th century in Chicago, which I think will also lead to a lot of really good discussion, allow us to kind of do a little bit of research on sort of that time period and parallels to today. It's also just a very engaging piece of drama that we'll get to read together. And then in our last trimester, you will actually have the opportunity to choose your own book, your own reading. There will be some stipulations to make sure it's age appropriate and that there are enough pages, right? No children's books, as fun as that would be, or no just picture books, right? It does need to be 12th grade reading level or above. But you get the chance to choose your own, and that's kind of where we'll finish the year. Along the way, we'll practice different formal academic writing, carrying over from previous years, some creative writing, and practicing writing in different genres as well. The most important way to succeed in this course is communicating. Okay, there are lots of important ways to be successful, keeping up with the work, familiarizing yourself with similar skills by reading in other areas, right? All those things can be beneficial, but the most important number one way to be successful is to communicate. If you find yourself falling behind, maybe for an important reason because of something you're busy with, maybe you don't even know how you got there. You just fell behind. You're several weeks behind and you don't know what happened. Reach out. I want to help. I also have worked in learning support, so it can help you organize your assignments, your time, whatever we need to do. I'm here to support you. But as a teacher, I don't know what I don't know. So if you don't communicate, I might not realize you're falling behind, or I might see you falling behind, but I don't know why. And so make sure that you are in communication. I really hope that you come to class prepared, engaged, ready to discuss and make parallels between what we're reading and the world around us, because a lot of the ideas are really important and are very relevant to our global society today. I really look forward to this time with you, and always reach out if you have any questions.